you can build confidence by being prepared and checked into what it is that you're doing, the value that you add. So being a really effective PR professional comes from preparation and planning. And I know that when you feel less confident, you don't really have like a plan B, or you don't really know what could come next, or you're not fully bought into the approach that you're taking on behalf of clients, because you're kind of like wishy-washy, on the fence, unsure if that's the best approach. That's going to come through on what it is that you're doing in terms of your energy level, your commitment to that idea and that pitch for your clients, right? So preparation and planning, knowing how you are going to present your clients, being confident that if it's not working out, you have a plan B and you have another approach for how you're going to make this work, right? We're not a one-trick pony. If that approach doesn't work, you got to pivot, right? And knowing how to successfully pitch will allow you to make those decisions and come up with new strategies. Part of that comes from the second thing we're going to talk about: learning, training, preparing, research, and really diving in, learning, having a lust for learning and always wanting to be learning, just a passion for curiosity, adopting an attitude all the time of professional development. You're going to stay ahead of trends. You're going to evolve your career. You're going to help everyone around you, including your clients. Let me see my little buddy. He's doing this on purpose. This is going to help you help your clients, because you're approaching it from the perspective of knowing the vast universe of opportunity available to them and how you can position them against their competitors, or position them perfectly aligned for their perspective of like how they fit in with that publication, that journalist, that editorial topic. You're going to know this is a good pitch because you are familiar with who you're reaching out to, what they cover, and how you fit in with what they're doing. So having that curiosity, that same attitude of like really trying to be a subject matter expert, diving in deep, learning everything there is to know about the niches that you want to serve, or about your client's business, their competitors, all of that is going to just give you all of this confidence that when you're talking to them, you have a complete picture of where they fit in, how you can serve them, creative ideas to pivot when things don't kind of work out the way that you expected them to. So be curious, adopt an attitude of like learning and diving deep into everything you can about your niches, which is why it's so important to niche down, because you can't learn everything about everything. And if you don't serve someone specific, you kind of can't really serve anyone in the best possible way. So we recommend niching down, and then you can dive deep and be the expert and know everything there is to know all the trends, know things that are evolving as they happen, right? So that curiosity and thirst for knowledge will come through in your confidence and your skill level in how you're supporting clients, right? And the third area is practice. It's kind of like as you go along and you do these things and you see them working, your confidence boosts again. Like when you do these same tasks again over and over for clients, or you see like, well, that pitch didn't work and now I revisited it and I turned a no from that journalist into let's set up an interview with our client. And how did you do that? It's because you pivoted, you didn't give up, you were persistent, you were patient, you came back with the right information at the right time, and they were here for it. They were having it. They were like, yeah, this is awesome, right? So you didn't let that no get you down. That practice and that experience of committing to an outcome and trying different tactical ways to achieve that outcome gives you confidence, right? Like how awesome does it feel when you're like, oh God, this editor like they're not interested, or I'm hearing crickets. And then you're like, I'm not giving up. I'm going to go back to that same contact and retool my pitch, or go back with a new idea. I'm going to take a second bite at the apple. Okay, well, they weren't interested. Let me go back to that publication and find another editor that might be interested. Okay, well, that person's biting. Now we're having a conversation. I didn't give up. You've practiced, you've put into practice what you've learned, and now you're having results. you're going to have confidence moving forward that what you're doing, you are being the best that you can. You're providing the best service, the best value for your clients. So the better that you become at something, from mastering skills, investing in the right tactics and strategies, and just being really committed to your personal development, that's going to give you that confidence.